Previously on The Plot Thickens.
Marlene, you're better at this job than you realize.
Many of them were in the prime of their fleshy, bony lives, and you stole that from them. That's evil. They were just about to make a name for themselves in the world, only to have their youth and vigor taken from them cruelly and unfairly, and now they're old and decrepit because of you. Excellently done. I'm very proud of the suffering you've caused.
And Marlene, don't forget you didn't do this alone, okay? I mean, Scrag was your ideas guy. I was the mouthpiece, or I'm the messenger emerital, and you were part of it. And Artie was all the Arties did a lot of the enacting of what I said because of what you said, because of what Scrag said, and we all screwed up.
Wait, but you're telling me that it's actually Scrag's fault?
I don't know if we could go that far.
Well, whatever he says.
Oh gosh, that makes me feel so much better. If it's Scrag's fault, that mishap's not on my hands.
Yeah, you'll never be held morally culpable for your evils. You're just gonna get away with it. Oh,
Wait,
like an escaped goat.
Wait, so all of the death and suffering and all that stuff, all the bad stuff, is actually because of me? Well, hello everyone.
Hey!
And welcome to this B-side episode of Wasting All the Time, which we like to call The Plot Thickens. This is a long-form episode in which we tell a developing story over several episodes. We are now, I believe, nearing the end of this particular one concerning a quartet of Henchdividuals, beings that work in the local dungeon and carry out the various menial tasks required of that dungeon to keep it running and killing adventurers, like a well-oiled, rolling spike ball thing. And our characters are myself as Scrag the Kobold, Dave as Steve, formerly the skeleton, currently the guy, or formerly the skeleton, briefly the guy, currently, who knows? Jess as Marlene, the human, who is
Baby,
who has a kind of checkered past as an adventurer, and Cody as Arthos, the slime, purest of all beings. Yeah. Also known as Artie to his, well, let's not call them his friends. But they are, these are the characters we've been following. If you have not listened from the beginning, you probably want to go back to episode 1 of this saga. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to tell what's going on. I mean, maybe you are. Maybe we're that good at narrative and callbacks and such, you'll be able to figure out just from this. But why would you want to place that burden on us? I can't say why you would want to do that. It's selfish. It's wrong-headed. It's mean. So go back to episode 1. Listen from there, and I think you're going to like it a lot better. And we're going to like you a lot better, too, if you do that. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it as The Plot Thickens. Okay, Artie, so thank you for reforming into the one big Artie again. I think we've managed to fill all the positions you were filling. The bonus is now you have like 300 shrimp instead of just the 2.
Yes, it's going to take some getting used to. Also, being this big. Are you sure you want me this big? I can split off.
It's okay. You know what? I think, knowing what the life cycle of slimes are, you'll eventually shrink down. Just, through natural attrition, and this way we have your personality back, which is nice.
I knew you liked my personality. See,
Well,
you'd come around eventually. It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
uh-huh.
You do have bones, after all.
I do. On the inside.
I occasionally do when I eat things with bones, but get rid of them as soon as possible.
Right, you dissolve them very nicely.
Thank you. Your recognition of my superior skills is appreciated. Anyway, continue. There is something that needs to be done. Most likely of my giant slimeness.
If you could help out by clearing passage number 47. There's still some adventurer corpses in there. They're just clogging it up a little bit, and we don't want adventurers to know that trap is there. So if you could just eat them or something, that'd be great.
I guess that's it. Just eating bodies. I can do so much more. Look at me. I'm enormous. I can clean out the biggest caverns. I could go clean out the dragon cavern. I could attach to the walls. Maybe as adventurers come in and eat the live ones. I'm just saying,
Right, yeah,
eating dead bodies. If you
So I need you to clear out passage 47 so that you can get to the dragon cavern and clear that out.
Okay. Excellent. Greg, on point once again. All right. Should be done in a jiffy. Return momentarily.
Thanks, Artie.
Yep. Yes, of course. I'm amazing and all.
Oh. Steve, are you awake yet?
No. I'm still asleep.
Okay. Well, it's just that now that we've made you into a white, you don't really need to sleep anymore.
Okay.
You should be consumed with vengeance.
Yeah, I guess. I just don't want to do anything.
I mean, we can work on that.
That sounds like work.
I did murder you.
I know. It stings because I was getting so old. I was really close to retiring, and now I'm a white. And
Yeah, so now you live forever.
no, it's
And you have magic powers, which you didn't have when you were a skeleton.
really? Even though I
Yeah.
made you invisible, or I thought you were invisible?
Well, that was when you were Steve the guy, and
Oh.
and your magic now is in it. You don't have to learn magic, because between you and me, magic is really hard for you. And now it doesn't have to be hard.
Okay, well, if it's not hard, I guess I'm kind of interested.
Good. I think you'll like it. So,
Well,
yeah.
I'll let you know when I wake up.
Okay. That's great. Okay, going down the list here. Lots of administrative functions to carry out. As acting BBEG. Until Marlene
When
gets
do I
back.
get to do the magic?
You can do the magic whenever you want to.
Oh. Okay,
You
I'm
just have to-
awake.
Yeah, you just have to believe. So let's see here. Vampires.
And then there's no other better time to have a taco. There's no other better time to have a taco.
Oh.
There's no other better time to have a taco than now. Now.
Yeah.
Hi, Marlene. A good taco song today.
Yeah. You know, this was genius. Absolute genius. To let me just take a vacation. Look at how much PTO I've got.
Yeah, I mean, you've been working in the dungeon for a long
Build it up.
time, and then also as official BBEG, you have a really impressive leave accrual. schedule. So, yeah, I mean, you could really just be on vacation until you retire if you wanted.
It's great, Scrag. It's great. You know, Steve.
Wait, Marlene
you want a
gets
margarita?
To retire? I do.
Yeah.
I keep going by the cabana and they won't serve me.
Oh, well, that's because you look so angry all the time.
I can't help it.
Filled with vengeance thing, you know?
Yeah, I am rather filled with vengeance.
Right?
It's my new phase.
And I'll put in a word with Firmholtz, the terror, to start making you margaritas if you go down there. He's not as good as a mixologist as the last one was, but you know, after the incident.
Right. I mean, yeah.
I'd rather it be a Mai Tai. Is that okay?
We could work that out, I'm sure.
Retired people had margaritas.
I'm not retired. I was gonna be retired. It's my vengeance era. I was gonna be retired, and now I'm stuck working forever. And I get magic as a perk.
I mean, you might not work forever.
Yeah, you'll die eventually.
Some adventure will get you eventually.
Now you break it to me.
Well, it's not like we can just make you a skeleton after you die that time. The next time. I'm pretty sure you turn into just like a little like mound of powder.
A mound of powder?
Yeah.
Whoa. Dusty dust.
Yep.
A little.
It's like you were a cat with 9 lives, but you didn't have 9 lives. You had... Hold on. So you had to be something before a skeleton. So a person and a skeleton and another person.
I think I was a guy.
You had 4? You were a guy?
Yeah. I used to be a guy.
Yeah, see, so you've got
then
like
I became
5
an animated
more.
skeleton.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Then I became a guy again. Hence the butt.
Yeah.
Now I'm a white.
Yeah. So, yeah. You're like a cat with 9 lives, except you had 4.
I'm like a cat with 4 lives.
And who knows how, maybe you have more lives. We won't know until you die.
I don't like waiting.
I mean, would you like Marlene to shunk you and we'll see?
Marlene, would you shunk me?
Sure.
Not to be too forward, but...
I mean, I would love to. I really would, Steve. I'm on vacation.
Oh.
Oh, that's true.
That's true.
She's on a shunking sabbatical.
Mm-hmm. No shunking allowed. In fact, Susie, you know where my beautiful little girl is?
Where?
I wrapped it up. I wrapped her up in a bunch of blankets.
Ooh.
Right? Like I swaddled her and I sang her a lullaby and I laid her on one of the many beds that I have in my room. The one with all the pillows.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a nice one.
I put little cucumbers on a hilt.
That is adorable.
I'm going to have one of the, what are those little guys? Those, one of those gnomes, those dark gnomes. They're going to go and give Susie a back massage.
You were really picky about which gnome.
I was. I wanted one that had the tiny digits that wouldn't mind them being sliced off. It's a big prerequisite. I mean, she's a sharp sword.
She's as sharp as ever.
Yeah, but you gotta get into those. Alloys.
Yeah.
Scrag, is this a joke? Did you send me on a joke assignment?
What? No,
I
didn't send you
a bunch of adventurers in that tunnel. There was like 4 of them. Just halflings. Those aren't even a snack. It took me this long.
There were only 4 halflings?
Yeah. They had a bunch of packs and equipment and other nonsense, but it was hardly stuffed with adventurers.
Okay, there should have been like 65 of varying species.
Just the 4.
Just the 4. Uh-oh.
Which tunnel was it? 47, right? 47.
47, yeah.
Yeah. Down past the lava fall, spike wall, the crossbow bolts.
Did you check the dragon cavern?
No, I came right back here. I was incensed.
Oh.
Taco, today is the best day to have a taco.
Okay.
Marlene.
Give me just a sec. I'm gonna run down and make sure that Furthurl, the terror, is okay.
Okay. Everybody calm down.
Yes, Steve, the entity has it right. Marlene looks plenty calm, actually.
I'm cooler. I'm cooler than a cucumber in the land of the high elves. Because they're never going to touch a cucumber.
Oh, wow. No.
I'm going to put it on ice.
No, you both of you are very calm. Yeah, I'm just practicing because whenever I see Scrag like that, I know something's going to go horribly wrong. And
he definitely fucked something up while I've been on my vacation. He definitely messed something up, which is unfortunate because it means that when I come back from vacation, right, I'm going to have to discipline him. It's going to suck.
Hey,
yeah.
He is cleaning up a lot of messes came about Marlene, as a result of take a day off.
I don't want to bug you on when you're on your vacation, but could you let me know like kind of the exact words you said to Sam the Deep Gnome when you wanted him to take care of Susie?
Oh, yeah. Let me see if I can. Let me take a sip here of my margarita.
The exact words, please.
How is she holding 4 margaritas at once?
Exact words. You better rub my sword real good and be ready to lose a few digits on your life, or you're gonna lose your life. And then I think I did a wink wink and I nudged him a little bit. Oh, and then I gave him one of those thank you tokens that I made to remind people that their raise went directly into the charity. Yeah.
Those were great.
Oh yeah. Why?
Yeah, so the digits he decided to lose were the digits of most of the other denizens of the dungeon. He's going around with Susie right now and chopping off fingers.
He's not supposed to. He wasn't. At no point did I tell him he was allowed to attune to Susie. Do you know how difficult it is when she's cheated on me like this before? And it's always, I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation. This is happening when I'm on vacation. You are the BBEG pro temper.
Acting, yeah.
So that means it's happening on your watch, right?
Well,
right? Happening on your watch.
Nobody panic. Everybody calm down.
That was okay. Good job.
Ugh.
All right. So let's see here. So we have another Fae incursion. So we're gonna need to reassign a couple of the vampires to Cave 67. And then we'll move up. Artie, do you think that you could maybe go to level 372 and just kill everything in there for me?
With
everything?
Bloodlusting pleasure.
Yeah, that's where the deep gnomes hang out.
Oh, there's a lot of killing going on.
Oh, we'll grow more. It's fine. And then we're gonna let's see here.
Have
Steve?
you ever had a street taco?
Like
Fantastic.
like a taco made out of streets?
No, it's like it's a taco, right?
Did you find a taco in the street and eat it?
It is a taco that you find in a street. Yeah.
Like on the ground.
No, there's like, well, I mean, I got it from a vendor that was on the street. I don't know where the vendor got it from, but they said it was a street taco. It was good. And the thing is that they like the tortilla, the shell is like, it's just drenched in a bunch of juices and everything.
Oh.
That's real cool, Marlene.
Real quick, Scrag, you said everything.
Yes.
Everything.
Yeah. Why do you ask, though?
Logistics. Don't worry. Don't need to worry. Be back soon. Maybe it'll take me a little longer, but I'll be back soon.
Okay. And Steve, if you could maybe go do some magic in cave 275.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, just keep counting. And I will. Okay, let's see here. We've got the ghouls in there. We've got the the shambling horror hasn't done anything for a while. Yeah, we'll send the shambling horror.
Scrag, have you ever sat on a double Papasan?
Not to my knowledge, no, Marlene.
Oh, you gotta try it. You gotta try it sometimes. It's twice the Papasan, right? And
it makes sense since it's a double.
You just sit in it, and you become Papasan enclosed. It's like a casket, but it's not because it's a Papasan.
It's like returning to the womb. 85, right. 86, 87,
exactly.
88, 89, 90.
That's really cool, Marlene.
Magic?
Yeah, just do some magic.
Okay.
I was thinking maybe I could, when I'm back from vacation, I could make a Papasan room, right? But the room, the Papasans, they're all mimics.
Okay, and so when someone sits on the Papasan, then instead of it making a little cocoon around them, it snaps shut and decapitates them. I like it.
Right, but one of them will be a Papasan that teleports them.
Okay.
To an all-paid expense resort that we'll build here in the dungeon.
You still want to build a resort in the dungeon?
I mean, we already have the cabana.
We do.
Cabana, Mai Tais, the margaritas. We have a lot of the periphery parts. We just need to bring in the rest. Yeah.
Yeah, we do need to, I guess, reconstitute the volleyball team after the incident.
Right?
In retrospect, I think having them play with a Medusa head was a bad plan.
I mean, we did tell them not to take the blindfolds off.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
Scrag, you look like you're very worried.
I am, because I'm pretty sure that we've just lost our second dragon within a single quarter. And it's really hard finding dragons that A, are interested in coming to work here, and B, are even halfway decent mixologists. So I'm just worried that we're not going to have a lot of applications for this next round.
Okay, how about, I'm on vacation, but I'm just going to float this out there. What if we tell the Fae in a certain way that makes them turn into a dragon?
I'm not sure whether I would want
a Fae dragon.
Yeah. I mean, enough issues with dragons who are not fays or fays who are not
Right.
dragons.
Right. Okay, how about this? Why don't we get a bunch of the trolls, right?
Uh-huh.
They love playing dress up. Get them in some little dragon costumes.
So we have.
I think it'll be fine.
Okay, and the trolls.
Right?
You think we could teach them how to make cocktails other than, mud bark on ice?
Touche. I believe that they can do that.
I mean, I hate to be a naysayer, Marlene. It's just, the administrative duties involved in running a dungeon are pretty complicated and all-consuming.
So I'm interrupting that. Oh, I got it. Okay.
Thanks for understanding, Marlene. Okay, so we move the shambling horror down to level 69.
But really, I think that trolls could definitely learn how to make a Mai Tai. It's not that hard. We could just put everything in pre-mixes.
I mean, you're probably right about that, yeah.
Yeah, point from one thing to the next.
Especially if we label the Mai Tai mix mud, and then we label the rum bark.
Right.
That would trick them into making Mai Tais, yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea, Marlene.
Great.
We're going to implement that right away. Let's see.
No, Steve.
Whoa!
Steve, I told you.
No.
Listen, Steve, the individual. I don't even know what you are anymore.
Yeah.
When he said cast magic, he didn't mean on me or on you, not on
I got
us.
scared.
I noticed that. I did.
I was so scared.
Your feeble human organs reacted to another feeble human chemical.
Yeah. I went to cave 167, and it was full of the kids of the rich adventurers, and they were having a party, and I said, I'm here to do magic, and they started throwing things at me, and they said, no, that's lame. No one wants to see you do close-up magic. And I said, well, I could do it over here. And they said, no. And I tried to do a balloon animal instead, my only other skill. And they said, no. And they started chasing after me. And I ran. And then I tripped. And then I fell. And then I hit the ground. And then I rolled over. And then I saw you. And then I accidentally cast magic because now I'm white and I can do that. And yeah, so I don't even know what I did. But it was easy for me now because I'm a white.
Actually, you're not a white anymore, Steve.
Wait, what? Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Artie, Scrag.
Yeah.
Do you need me to go down there? Do you need me to go down there and kill some rich kids?
We weren't actually going to kill the kids.
They're really entitled.
No. Steve killed almost all of them already. It was a bloodbath.
Oh.
Well, it was a bloodbath and beyond. It was just, it was so unexpected.
I was sort of wondering about that because, Steve, it's just the way your necklace is glowing now.
Yeah.
I think I don't know how you did this, Steve, but you've accidentally become a lich. I didn't know that was a thing someone could accidentally do.
When you believe in yourself.
Try to tell him.
Maybe.
Tell him.
I don't know I don't know how to finish
Did you
that
believe
sentence.
you were going to be a lich, Steve?
You said, it just seemed like it was the first idea that I had. Maybe.
Oh man.
Maybe I was like, I want to be like that.
You're never gonna retire.
I want a night nurse of my own.
You're never gonna retire at this point.
Yeah, the maniacal cackling while consuming the souls of children. That's different than I've seen you.
Woe betide! And the woe. It did betide them.
I mean, and also a screaming energy of pure necrotic destruction also betided them from all sides of the room.
Yeah, that was his new phylactery absorbing their life essence to fuel his transformation into the dread apex of the undead hierarchy.
Finally, a promotion. This is great. I've always wanted to be liked.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
Ding.
Jesus.
Fucking incredible.
Mm.
Tacos.
Oh. I like the idea that every day Marlene comes in with a different taco song.
Yeah.
Oh.
Especially when she's on vacation.
Right.
Naturalmente.
Well, there you have it, folks. That is our episode for this week. Tune in 2 weeks' time for the next installment. We'll find out, will Marlene come back from her sabbatical to try and clean things up in the way that only Marlene can? Will Artie shrink down to a more reasonable size? Will his attitude improve? Will he actually come to enjoy the company of anyone other than himself? Will Scrag manage to get himself out of this mess? Will Steve figure out just what the hell, man? Find out the answer to these questions and more next time on The Plot Thickens.
Thanks ever so much.
But
Bye.
Good night, folks.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, an improv comedy podcast. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you really enjoyed the show, support us at patreon.com/timewastepod, or go to wastingallthetime.com.